Here we are again. When last I left off, the freaking Byzantines stole the Fizzy on last turn. It was like 14 turns of work, and then turn 1 go, and she steals it. So we lost one of the many wonders I was after. Not a tremendous deal, though. It would have been nice to have, obviously. It gives me more slots. But filling up the ones I have is already going to be a lot of work. Let's take a look at that. We do need some art. We need 2 artists from the same era in Civ. Now that's likely gonna have to be me. So I'm gonna have to save up an artist or use one after we hit Industrial. I'm pretty much guaranteed to get 2 in the Industrial era. We're coming right up on it, so let's just use them then. We'll fix this theme and bonus up and we'll get it going. And yeah, that's all we got right now. It's annoying that I didn't get that, but it's okay. We got plenty going on anyway. So, we'll just work on other stuff. Musician skill's a good pickup. What else do we need? Let's check our tech. Like I said, we were rolling right into industrialization. I'm not working on this because I'm going to use Oxford to get it. It's going to save me a couple turns. Not a big deal. I should have started it earlier. That's my bad. We could have been in industrial already. I'm saving money too, in case I do have coal, which is moderately likely. We got 2 city-state allies, they might have coal. I just need 3 coal, and if I have that, I will buy a factory or 2, build one, get my on freedom, I think, and we'll be the first one to do that as far as we can see that real quick. None of these guys are in industrial yet. All of them except William are in Renaissance. William's screwed, he's been murdered already, so he's down to just a couple loose cities, that's why he's even in the game. Well, since we failed this, which is really annoying, it says finished just to rub it in, but whatever. National Epic is almost done. Let's go ahead and build just straggling buildings. Get ready for that. And I was also giving everybody the police, the greatest religion ever. But I can enjoy some 80s music. It's a bit of a pain to walk around the Incan lands with my prophet because of his Great Wall, but we're going for that tourism victory and we're really rocketing towards it here. It's looking pretty likely that we'll get it as long as we keep ourselves out of trouble. We don't want anybody to turn their heads towards us with a bunch of armies of jerks. Now, I do need to set myself off of production after we get those factories. I'm going to switch to great people. I'm going to start making those dudes as soon as we hit industrial. Arts funding, I want that. World's Fair would be good too, really good. Look at that, 100% culture boost. We're making so much culture. I will try to get this, number 1. It's really hard to beat the AI in that one. They love it, and for good reason. I would hate to lose that after trying to get it. But, you know, not much I can do about it. I've only got 4 cities. They have as many as they want. Samarkand needs a trade route. Not reach them, I bet. What we could do, I suppose, is make a cargo ship and walk and move. Or message bottle. Okay, let's move you home, Roxanne, and trade from there. Your deed is done. Now here comes the religion. Should be rocking everywhere here. This holy city's hard to beat, but everywhere else ought to be rocking mine, and pretty much is. This city I didn't bother converting because it will eventually turn over my way. It was being raided at the time. Marble. Wanna trade that for me? Sweet. I'm going for extra happiness because I get culture from it now, so we actually want that happiness to be as high as it can go. We are not wasting it anymore. It is all being used, and it gives us golden ages to boot. World's Fair is on. Also, arts funding is active, so we get a 33% production boost on the guys I care about the most. There's a free artist right there. You see, we can use that. Let's hold on to him. We could go science and really boot. I really think we should get the first 2 here instead of these 2. We can hold on. I mean, like I said, we're probably going to generate an artist, no problem. The boost we're going to get from that science is going to be pretty crazy. Let's take a look. I can estimate how much it's going to be. 10% science while the Empire's happy. Of course it is. We could try and build the porcelain tower. Problem is that we're now working on the World's Fair, which I want to win. It's really badly timed. Right in the middle of a bunch of stuff. I didn't even vote for it. So, you know... 158 science, we'd get 15. That's not terribly high. This would help tremendously, though. Let's worry about that later. We'll be okay on science, I think. We're right at the front line. Let me make sure that we are, actually. 7th place, it says. But the average is 45. We're 44. We're getting scientific theory right now. We never picked up compass. Never picked up astronomy, navigation. Those are really easy to learn. So when you consider that, we actually are... I would say we're even above the average, but as soon as we start doing this, we really will be. So let's go ahead and get free artist, and I'll hold on to him till industrial, like I said I would. Right around the corner. And next up, natural heritage sites. World Wonder provide culture. That's very good. No one has any problem with that. We have one of these in our borders. Give us 5 culture, can't argue with that. That's a nice permanent buff we can get. Because no one's going to downvote it away. They have to, if it passes, they have to say, repeal it as their choice of vote. And why would they do that when it's not bothering them? They wouldn't, basically. So it's kind of a permanent buff for us. Get that to go. I like gold delta is a nice way to buy this, so. They say this. I give him 9 gold. But I get 7 more than he does. It's pretty much the same across the board, except this dude is harmless, and I'm going to go with that. I'd rather not give the Incans a bunch of cash. Okay, so this guy's going to sleep. That trade route's not mine. Somebody's trading with me and got murdered. It's a shame, I guess. World's Fair. World's Fair is 1% completed. We put 30 on it. These cities are not high production value cities, but we can try to get a little bit more out of them, I guess. I mean, we're gonna get factories real soon, I hope. We have coal. We have enough money almost to buy 2 outright, and I'm totally gonna do that. Here comes Oxford. We'll get industrialization. Nah. We'll worry about open borders with you in a bit. I guess I might as well. Whatever, you know? Okay. It's about time we started doing that. So here comes industrialization. Sure, that's the one you want.
We admit of no government by divine right. The only legitimate right to govern is an express grant of power from the governed.
Alright, now, do we have coal? Does anybody have coal? We don't, apparently. Shit. That's bad luck, that's what that is. Rotterdam does, but he's never gonna get that. Oh man, it's gonna take him years. City-states that do. Prague, which is losing health for some freaking reason, has 3 coal. So... that's 1. We can check diplomacy. City-states that have coal. Samarkand. Oh god, Samarkand, that's an easy one. Okay, cool. You know, we should totally get trading with them. Like, I'm almost tempted to delete a cargo ship, or a caravan to get a cargo ship and get that, but you know what? This is totally worth the 1,000 gold deposit for permanent friendship for a little while. We could generate a great rider eventually. I mean, how far are we off that? We're halfway. It's going to take a while. We aren't even working them right now because we're busy on the World's Fair. But if we weren't, if we were working on riders, 16, you know, we need 200, so we're talking 14 turns. I'll just put the money on it. It's worth it. It totally is to get a factory. So drop 1,000 gold here. Long-term ally here. It's going to be hard to beat 106, but we're going to do this quest anyway and continue to get that coal. We'll get pearls and jewelry already. And if we get happiness from that, we need 1,040. I might sell some stuff to see if I can get the rest to get a factory right now. I would like one. Anybody need this stuff? You want horses. Good. What do you want for this? What? Oh my god. He says, 3 GPTs, what he wants to trade for. Then, he's confusing me here. Okay, we gotta figure it out. Alright. I always go for an early ideology, no matter what. That just seems like the best plan to me, is to get free 2 techs to get that free spy. If I can do anything with. Who else can I trade some stuff with? What do we got? Got any extra... anything? We got 2 furs, 3 jewelry. We can't trade that stuff. That's not ours to trade, sadly. We're stuck with what we're making, and that's not going to be enough to buy a factory yet. Next turn, we can get one. We can build Big Ben, I bet. Can anyone else even try? I always like to check this. Commerce. Only us. We can take our sweet time. Big Ben is ours. It's guaranteed. Reduction in purchase costs. Basically what it does for us. This city-state right here has coal. I can't really do this quest though. I've tried to be their ally, but it hasn't worked out very well yet. Eventually I will be. I mean, it's inevitable. I'll take care of those relationships.
Every great advance in science has issued from a new audacity of imagination.
Our automatic great profit thing is no longer valid. I agree with that, that's fine. This is just fine. I'm going to start using Faith for Great Engineer's a good choice, really. It actually is. I might do that soon. We can do that now. But cathedrals are good. When I start needing art slots, and I will. By the way, it's time for us to use this artist. We're in industrial now. Get that painting up. We need one more, and then we're set for that theme. What else do we need? We need the Statue of Liberty because I'm going freedom for sure. Like, no doubt in my mind. I would normally think about autocracy over freedom, but no war this time, so... like you guys are saying, total peace across the board. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep an army big enough to keep peace, but not to threaten anybody. But I doubt anyone else is going freedom. It doesn't seem like... it seems like the least popular one, and I understand why. It's very, specific, and it tailors to what we're doing now pretty well. These things, though, Broadway and Eiffel Tower, are not going to be ignored by the other players. We need to get that stuff as soon as possible. So that's my next stop, for sure, is to try and grab those things. I would like to have New Swanstein. Very nice little bonus down there. If I can get that, this comes first though, and then this. It's a lot of text to get that. It really is. It's a lot of work. And I don't think the computers care for it too much, so it's third priority over the Eiffel Tower. Broadcast towers in general are a nice building. Broadway is probably the most important thing there. 12 briefcases from the Eiffel Tower is good, though. So that's what I want. We also need archaeology to start getting, unfortunately we can't get the Louvre, but we can get the damn dig sites going, so we should get that at some point too. Probably we should get that right after radio. Okay, so we have 600 faith and enough for a factory, so let's just roll. How are we doing on the World's Fair? 26% done. Why are you attacking Prague? Oh, fuck you. Prague's my buddy. Oh no, it's not. You're gonna kill it. What the hell? He's killing a city-state. What a monster. Ah. So, they are working pretty hard on this stupid thing. If I don't get 1,000 on it, I mean, if I'm going to get silver, it would be best for me to quit right now. If that's all I'm gonna get, if I'm not gonna win this damn building race, and I think that they're on par with me right now, a factory might help that. Why don't we have one coal? Samarkand, did you upgrade your coal yet? So we have to pay them to do that. Here you go. They're taking too long. They were working on it, but I can't wait. We need the freaking thing now. And we need money now, and we have a spy. What can I use you at? How about you go spy on... I know that the Byzantines are doing well, so we'll spy on them. If I can get a little bit more money, or maybe one of my friends who I have friendship with. Oh man, he loves me. Cool.
He'll die.
We don't have a friendship. Come on, give me that. Will you give me that? Yeah. Okay, cool. He'll give me straight money, and I will sell him whatever he wants to get that money right now. What do you need? Cool. We can get what we're looking for here. How about 200? Wow. Okay, he's saving me a lot of trouble here. Just paid for my factory. Here we go. That's the first, and that is a lot of production that we just got. Factories helps a lot. It's 10% for and work slots, which give a total of 4. Great engineer progress too, which is 14 points towards. I love great engineers. I never balk at the chance to make those. Anything else we can get here that would help? Not really. I think we're all set. Try and get some. I want to win this. I do. Okay, so Theodora here is pretty much Denmark's only friend in the world. Everybody hates him for burning down William. Case in point. He's got warmonger status, so making friends with him is not the best idea. I mean, okay, I feel like we are going to win this, though. We are making good progress. Usually 1,000 points is what the winner has, and now it's split between 8 civs. So it's probably more like 800 for the winner, I hope. You know, it's hard to tell, it really is. We are making a lot of the progress, though. We sure as hell have earned silver. Like, there's no way around it. We're getting a free social policy, even if we stop now. We're getting a golden age for this. It's gonna happen, too. Every turn we spend on this pass now will go to waste if we don't win, though. We've gotten everything we can get, aside from the gold trophy. Which I can't tell if we're gonna get or not. Good, you can trade with Samarkand. Complete that quest. Crappy trade, though. The Incans are pissed. I gotta watch out for them. Zanzibar. Hello. 57%, and we're at 5. I feel good about this. We have good odds of winning this. Yeah, double culture is not only amazing, but we are making ridiculous culture. So doubling that, oh my god, that would be so good. Like we'd be shelling out policy upgrades constantly for a huge amount of time. We did steal Compass, big deal. Who did we steal that from? Kamehameha. We stole it from Kamehameha, who is building the Louvre, so, you know, I know what he's at in tech. He is all the way up to archaeology, so we have a lot to steal from him. Provided he doesn't catch us, because if he does, I'm going to bail out. I don't want to lose my spy to his counter spies. He does move them in if he thinks that I'm doing something. But it looks like we got away with it clean. Okay, so Pachacuti is the only one who doesn't like me. Well, William doesn't. Pachacuti doesn't even hate me that much. I mean, look at all that red stuff. I've killed his religion. He caught me spying. I refuse to stop killing his religion. He doesn't like my territory. He wants to own it. That's why he hates me, and that's why I need to protect myself. I can do that with some Gatling guns. You don't want to give me a fair deal anymore, so you can't have my gold. It's as simple as that. she'll give me real money for it, or spices. I've never had that before. Hell yeah, that might set off some alarms. I should have checked before I made that deal. We might need silk to get Loves the King parties. Oh well, next time we trade, I'll trade for silk instead. I just mix it up like that. It's good to just get a variety going, because you do get quests for certain luxuries. Okay, so how are we doing here? 88%, we're at 886. I think it's time to stop building this next turn. Oh man, we are doing really well. I think we have it. I hope we do. I would really like to have that trophy. It would be worth every turn we spent on this. It did delay us quite a bit, but I mean we'd already have Big Ben up, we'd have public schools in every city, and probably those factories would be nearly done, but you know, it's worth this for culture boost like that. It's crazy good. Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna kill anybody, I'm sorry. Sorry, Polynesia. Normally I'd consider it. I'm surprised they want me to kill him and not Bluetooth. Yes! There we go. We won by like 300. I knew it. We could have stopped a long time ago and still got the gold. We were really rocking that thing. Montezuma didn't even try. William, I don't know how he only put 5 points towards it. That's how bad he's doing right now. Well, this is a good sign. It means we have a lot of production. We have a lot of gold. I know we do. I know we're doing okay in science. We are winning culture for sure. Look at that. 208 a turn. 208 a turn. From the Golden Age, from religion, from World Congress. Oh man, freaking amazing. That is so many upgrades. We're gonna get so much out of that. Like, in 8 turns we're gonna get another level. That's insane. So let's build Big Ben real quick, and we'll get a gold reduction. We'll build our factories manually. Best we'll get for that. We need more coal. Let's just get our mint and our other stuff up while we're waiting. And we'll master this. Maybe it's time to master this. It doubles the bonus we receive from Museums and Wonders. That's not a big deal right now. We'll get that later, a little bit later, when we actually start to push influence on people. We're not going to do anything with 10. I would say that this becomes really powerful around 1 to 200, and then after that, you should have a lot more than that to win, so we'll pick that up later. I think Rationalism's first 2 perks will help us the most. Let's start that. So our science is 175, jumped up to 193. Public schools are going to give us a boost. Not to mention the specialists. And we can take our cities off production focus if we want, I guess. But they do have a lot to build, so... Somebody is robbing me. I probably should put the nix on that. Probably should get home and guard my capital with Porcelain Tower. Hey, did anyone else go Rationalism? Again, I like to check this, so... Nobody did. We can get the Porcelain Tower over here. No problem. Just go ahead and build that, you know? 3 great scientists, 50% from research agreements. We should have research agreements going out all over the place. I don't know why we don't. We don't have that many, I just need to save off some money, and I'm sure they'll offer it to me. Let's build that. It's a nice little building anyway. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's a lot of science gain for us. It's just, we just never sat on enough money. That's probably why. All you need is friendship and money, and you got it going. Okay. Scientific theory got robbed. Oh, that sucks. My spy failed me. That's a new one. I don't want them stealing stuff like that. Anyway, we already leveled up culture again, if you can believe that. 2 from every specialist. That's going to be more powerful later on. I would like free thought. We need this to get a great scientist. 20% boost, 25%. Not much else I really care about tremendously. Free thought and this are good. Humanism. This research agreement boost would be nice. We are going to get a lot of those, I think, this game. I'm not going to rush for it though. Science is not my primary goal. We only have 4 votes. So let's just vote Honolulu, and again, he'll like that. Happy. He's going to win anyway. I don't think the other civs are very far in tourism, but we can always check. We're only rising slowly still, which is no surprise, honestly. We can go down the list and see. The Aztecs have 6, Polynesia has 10, Byzantine's leading. She's the one who got the fizzy. He's got a long way to go too, of course. No single wonder will do much yet. Basically, me building the Eiffel Tower, which I fully believe I'm going to get, is going to get me more than any of them have at all, including myself. And that's just the way it goes. It takes forever to get off the ground. Yeah, see, he thanks us. Thanks us for our nice vote. Yeah, okay. City-state of Ur. They really aren't that impressive a city-state. I'm getting to meet them for some reason. I don't know even why, actually. Why did I get to meet them? It's in the middle of nowhere. Ah, I stole from, Kamehameha is working to kill Montezuma, I believe. That's what I learned from watching him. Let's steal the Red Fort. Like I said, well, not only is it worth more points, but it is part of the way, one of the many techs we need for this. So it's, you know, it's better than astronomy. Okay, though I do like observatories, and we can build one. It'd be nice to have that in that city down there. We can create... We have 2 options with musicians. We can either save them all game long, to where their strength gets ridiculous, and use them to bomb the people who are hard to beat with tourism, or we can sit here and upgrade them just like we do any other great person. And I'm not fond of sitting on great people all game long. I think that's kind of cheesy. I'm just gonna use him. I like to hear the music anyway. We're just gonna add him to our pile of works. But the one thing is that we need... Where's Broadway? Broadway is modern era, and it's not even that far off. It's 20 turns. Broadway requires 3 musicians from the same era, same civ, so I should sit on him until we learn that. Which is not that long of a wait. So he's going to sleep. Yeah, sure, okay. Okay, yeah. The Aztecs have died. Polynesia probably killed them. I never met them, really. They just, you know, I only met them in name. I don't even know where they're at, really. Oh, it was Theodora who killed him. Alright. He was getting hit by 2 civs. He must have made them angry. Now they're fighting. I don't want any part of war. This is a peaceful game. Come on. 9 turns till we pick our policies, and I bet we're the first to do that. I've only seen 1 person make it to industrial so far. I'm sure you can win tourism while going to war, but I don't want to. It's not what I'm looking to do. We don't have salt, so let's just buy out Colombo. He really wants that to be his faith, but it's a futile effort. It really is. It's just gonna keep converting on him over and over again.
Is it a fact, or have I dreamt it, that by means of electricity, the world of matter has become a great nerve, vibrating thousands of miles in a breathless point of time?